Hello and welcome back to Hexahedron Plays Slay the Spire. My name is Kenneth, and today we're going to continue our plight to try and get Ascension 2 done as the Silent, which has been slightly more difficult than I was expecting. Some of those annoying single regular enemies are quite tough apparently now, with normal enemies are deadlier. Let's go for a random rare card. And I guess it's a pick a rare card, I think about it. Didn't think it was going to be random a second there. One block for every card we play. Gain energy, draw 2 cards, and Glass Knife. We've had plenty of luck in the past as Silent and block decks, so I think we'll pick After Image. We just want to try and win and get up this Ascension mode ladder. We have... What is this? This isn't... It's the Thorns guy again. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. Our nearest shop is here, so let's head up one of these paths. These two are the same, so let's go with this one. A cultist. Seems to be a pretty common occurrence, getting him in our first battle in recent episodes. It's Birdman. Can attack and still get 3 blocks, I think that's fine. This is probably a defend turn, I think. Only take 2 this way. Wow, he really ups his strength quite fast now, doesn't he? This is looking to not even kill him. Let's hope one more round. No damage taken there, luckily. Get out of here, Birdman. Choke, huh? I mean, we do want to potentially play lots of cards in a single turn with After Image. So maybe choke in some Shivs later on. Jawworm. That'll deal quite a lot of damage to you. Fortunately, we do need to block some, so maybe next time choke. Okay, that's fine. No damage once again. Only going to deal 7 damage to us this turn. So we could go for these 3 and let's take 4. Which I think is still fine. Means he'll die next turn for sure. Only take 2, so may have miscounted, I guess. Get a weak potion. And there's our first Shiv card. Thank you very much. Going left now for some labs. Give me some potions. We have a weak potion already. So we'll go for everything that isn't the poison one, I guess, for now. 2 louses. That'll be a Blade Dance probably to pop there. Block. Then probably defend twice. After Image will give a lot this turn, and I think about it. Probably was still better to defend twice, but I guess it, just in case something goes horribly wrong next turn, we'll have it up and running. Nope, you're dead. One more hit will work even if we're weak. That was fine. We get an energy potion, which I don't know if we'll take. We do need to upgrade this cloak and dagger if we take it now, which I think is fine. Strength is probably alright, and I think I like the potion to be out, so we'll skip this second energy potion. Now, enemy and then elite, or question mark, camp, and shop. This is undoubtedly the safer path, but do we want to try and go for an early relic here? I'm kind of confident in what we've built so far. Can always swerve after this battle if necessary. Just Shiv someone, probably the weaker ones, until go down faster. Yeah, I'll defend once more. Still not quite sure on these guys' patterns. Is this like a strength up or something? Choke should probably kill this guy. Is indeed a strength up. I guess I did remember. You're just dead. We get 1,000 cuts. Probably a good pick for this deck as well. Yeah, let's fight the elite. Turns out to be okay so far. Can't choke anyone immediately, I suppose. Let's Survivor and then 1,000 cuts. Do our first damage to all three of them. I was about to say I haven't noticed a change in their behavior, but then I realized they're elites and not normal enemies, even though I basically treat them as if they're normal enemies sometimes. Let's play this slow and defend up again. Take 3 damage this time, which is totally acceptable. Now we're free to choke this guy in the future. These have the same HP, so we'll actually kill this one first with regular attacks. Definitely have a lot of days in our deck now, which we did draw. Did kind of have to block there, so days goes into our discard pile. Are you dead yet? That's only 10 damage, but I guess with 1,000 cuts you'll be fine. We already have enough block. Not that it really matters since we don't have Hex or anything, so that'll do 1 more damage. Should be dead whenever we get Choke again. Probably will not be anytime soon, it seems. Can just play our hand here, so... Not bad. Definitely have some kind of thing going on, which is nice. This will be 7 block. May as well kill you then, even though it doesn't quite get rid of the sentry. Your days don't matter at this point. Ancient Tea set. Do we have any skills we want to play twice with Burst? Blade Dance? And then Cloak and Dagger is also nice, especially when it is upgraded. Acrobatics could be the pick though, once we get more energy up and running. I think Burst is fine for now though. We don't need Dex Potion. Let us see what our shop contains for us. Tough Bandages is nice, but we don't really have any discard stuff going. We can't afford any of these anyway, but it would just be nice to consider. Infinite Blades, kind of a necessary pick. We'll probably remove a card over Cloak and Dagger for now. That seems like the right play. In which case, Strike is probably fine to remove now. So we have plenty of other damaging cards. Though the same can be said for blocks and our Cloak and Dagger. Onwards to a rest site, maybe? We can fight this next elite fine. We will have 2 energy for that combat, likely too. Assuming this... yeah, it's just a chest in the way, so... Did not upgrade whatever card we were going to upgrade, but that's fine for now. That would be Cloak and Dagger. Rather have HP for this elite. Start off with Infinite Blades, I think. Great first turn. It's always nice when you can get a first turn where you can choke for like tons. 1,000 cuts I think is fine to play. It is not a skill. Will it even matter though? Honestly, I think the answer might actually be no, so let's actually not. Next turn, you probably will not be dead, so I want to be careful with this defend. It will deal slightly more damage next turn to us because of it. If we play both of these, We'll save 6 HP this turn, but probably take 4 more next turn. So I don't think it matters playing those defends at all. After image I think is fine though. And we can Cloak and Dagger here. Please be dead, and you are, thanks to Choke. Tiny chest, and outmaneuver could be nice. I'm not really feeling any of these cards for this deck, since our Shivs cost 0. I think we'll skip them for now. So, question mark elite or enemy elite? I think the answer is question mark elite. There is a shop up to the left again, which could be another card removal. Normal enemies are deadlier though, as it says here. I think I'll chicken out and go to the right. Scrap Ooze. Would not like to take damage before this elite. He's gonna give us a relic anyways. I think 3 damage is acceptable though. Did not get it, so just leaving. Not gonna hurt myself any further. I think 1000 Cuts Infinite Blades is fine here, even if we take 8 damage. They'll set us up nicely for the rest of this fight. Blade Dance. Should have definitely after image there. I think we'll just save it for a later turn then now. We're gonna lose out on a lot of block because of that decision though. Which may be the difference between life and death. Two strikes kills you, and then we'll block up once. Hopefully we don't get the Time Eater guy. Had a run of bad luck running into him whenever we have to play 1000 cards in a deck. Guess we're gonna try and kill this guy now, since he'll attack us next. Just 1 strike will do it. As will some Shivs. Which we don't even need to aim at you, apparently. Good fight. Backstab I think is good here. Get Choke on the first turn, that's an extra 3 damage as well. Calculated Gamble is also pretty good, but I don't think we need it just yet. Without any energy or anything. Can Toke, but I don't think we want to do that so close to the boss. Thanks to this Peace Pipe we just picked up, which I forgot to mention. Slaver. You are probably pretty dead. Maybe not this turn. Oh, we have the extra energy. Maybe just block twice. Either way, it's a block twice, even with burst, though. It is 1 dead Slaver. Probably the fastest we've killed one. Malaise, Defend, or Dagger Spray? Deflect. As I said previously, not bad in attack-based decks. Is 0 cost as well. Malaise might be okay, but we're going the block route, kinda. Just barely. So we shouldn't need to weaken them that much. I guess we'll take Malaise and eventually upgrade it. I think this is the right deck for it. Compared to last time. We will definitely rest. And we do indeed get the Guardian again. 1000 cuts. The extra damage will be nice in this mode. Though we could Malaise him here. Which I think is alright. Get that out of our deck and make him do less damage for the rest of the fight. until we get fully set up with after image and such. Definitely have extra block to hit with a Shiv. Shiv's not the greatest against the Guardian, since of course he has his thorns at times. But on turns like this, it is okay to hit him a million times. Luckily thorns doesn't trigger with any damage and is just only attacks, because then we'd be real dead. Good choke. He did transform. Luckily we timed that correctly. He's no longer weak. Good cloak and dagger. I need to defend once too, before our strikes and such. Yep, still good. We do have a weak potion we could theoretically throw down. I just don't think it'll be necessary at all. A strength potion probably would have finished this fight off already. I think we'll take it, just to open up room for next floor for potions. It is really late. I do have a bad habit of forgetting about potions sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm weirdly diligent, other times I don't notice until we're like halfway through an episode. Weaken you. Guess that's fine. Definitely mistimed that. You are probably just dead now. Yep. On to the next floor. Adrenaline, maybe? Bullet time. Bullet time I actually think is the right choice if we can draw a lot before it. I don't think we've had a chance to make bullet time work. So kind of excited. It'll definitely work out well with choke and such. 5 cards. Tiny house or question card. I've never really had an option to pick question card since there's always better stuff. But all these are pretty meh boss rewards in my opinion. Let's go for tiny house to make up for our starting pick of lower HP. Our choke gets upgraded, which is real good. And we get acrobatics, I think is a good pick with bullet time in our deck, as long as we get one more energy somehow. It could mean a net positive of +2 cards that cost nothing. Of course, playing it in the opposite order does nothing. Go for this shop that's one more away. Does lock us into this path, which is fight, fight, elite, rest. Which may not be what we want on second thought. I do like resting and then fighting elite more often than not. This elite also has a rest behind him. Let's go for this early shop then. It's less ideal since we might not make it work, but why not? Kind of a useless burst turn, which I have noticed has been the case a couple times, so maybe it wasn't a good pick. He is going to hit us for quite a lot. It's not a great bullet time turn, but it does let us play both of these in the same turn. So I'm malaise you here for 3. Otherwise it'd be strike, cloak and dagger, defend, which is also okay, but we are weakened. Let's malaise you. Set up for the long game. Still are dealing 23 to us. Oh, not anything we can do about that this turn. Act 2, apparently no joke in Ascension 2. We are once again a skill deck against these Chosens, which is pretty bad. I can neutralize you at the very least. And Burst Survivor. Yeah, we have like half a deck of Dazed now. Just need to deal 13 damage and we live though. Can we kill you without that potion? We can. Yeah. We are pretty low on HP now. Pretty dangerous straights. Terror. Choose a power card at the start of each combat. This card will be in your hand. Then we can upgrade all attacks we get. Anchor. Start with block. Infinite blades. A second one would be nice. 23 cost, dodge and roll. Also tempting. Go infinite blades, remove a card, and then see what we can do after that. Get rid of another strike. Can get a deflect. I don't think we needed any of these, which is why I kind of strayed away. Anchor could have been nice, I suppose. Deflect still? Need deflect. Don't think we want dodge and roll. So we'll save our money. 3 birds. Definitely in a bit dangerous of a position now. We can make one of these guys fall. Which we definitely should do, it looks like. We're probably going to weaken this bird at some point. Not too excited about this turn. We'd get 4 Shivs with a burst. Maybe the right play. Gotta Shiv you 3 times, I think, no matter what. We have 12 damage left on this bird. I think we just make this guy fall too then. Choke will be plenty against you. I think. Yep, we definitely have enough, so... Probably a Tear over Survivor. But I guess Survivor means no damage taken. Which of these are we killing first? Probably the stronger one. Can we kill you before you start flying? Do have to neutralize you, but worked out. You are just gonna immediately fall again, aren't you? It'll be 1 short. Definitely went better than I thought it would. So I am happy enough with how that went. There's a Noxious Fumes. I think we'll probably avoid, even though having 1 isn't too bad. We are starting to get too many cards in our hand that we don't really want to see early on, and this would definitely be one of them, even if it does more over the course of a game. I think this is a skip. It also skipped the Fire Potion, which I think is fine. The dreaded Cultist and Chosen again. And we get rid of you early this time. We'll find out next turn. Probably a good turn to Explosive Potion. In that case, we'll bullet time. Yeah, this has to be on you, unfortunately. Much as I would like for it to be on that Chosen. We will just weak here. Toke has to go down first. Are you just dead without us? Explosive potioning? I think you are. By a lot. Kinda forgot that you do 5 damage now. Four Shivs. I really would rather not die to Shivs again. I mean, Daze. You just call those Daze Shivs. But, we're probably going to get a full hand of Shivs, or Daves at some point. Daze. Calling Daze Daves, and Daze also Shivs. Kinda silly. We have defense in our deck. I mean, you draw more cards and you put Daze in our deck, so I think we have to acrobatics here. This is going to hurt quite a lot. It'd also probably ruin our next couple turns of draw. I don't know if we attacked you yet, but I think we will use that potion. I don't think Malaise is enough against Chosens. Are we just dead again? Not with Malaise, I guess, but I don't think we're going to live through next turn. Isn't our deck just dazed, pretty much? It is just dazed, pretty much. We'll have 2 HP. My god. We'll have 8 block. Which I guess is enough if we play everything here. Thanks to our handy after image. Again, half our hand is going to be Daze. Do we have 0 cost things? We technically do. We have Deflect and Neutralize. If we draw, Deflect, and Neutralize, we live. Amazingly enough. We did not, so we are dead. Probably? Oh, I miscounted and we lived. I am surprised. So, not gonna think about that too hard. 3 HP. We have to go this way, because this fight is almost certainly going to kill us, but then we have 2 elites, and we're going to have like 20 HP. Things are not boding well for Kenneth the Silent, number like 200. Do I get a second acrobatics? That's all I'm really thinking about here. I think the answer is yes. Even upgraded is at least good enough, I think. Gain 5 max HP and die, or become cursed with decay. Hope decay is probably going to kill us in like a battle. Gotta go up this way. I have to take literally no damage against this elite. And it's my least favorite elite. This is probably the deadest I've seen us in a while. We can clear both of these guys, so I think we kind of have to. Well. I'm glad I took acrobatics now, since it'll be more consistent clear on that curse. Since you have 3 discard sources. We can just explosive potion away a turn. Not really necessary here, but I might do it anyway. We have enough blocks, so I guess we don't have to. Oh, whatever. Go away. Scared of you first, I guess. Can't malaise. I don't think we'll ever have time to malaise this battle, so just go away. We definitely have to upgrade that if we ever want to see use from it, which is why I was like, we probably shouldn't pick this in the first place. But we did, so we'll live with our mistakes. Did block up, so maybe should have gotten rid of him last turn. We'll bullet time next turn, so that should be good. We can get literally anything from our deck. 1,000 cuts. Don't think we do it. Can we kill one of you? That's 14. I think we acrobatics first. Can't we not draw? Thanks to that card. Yep, guess acrobatics is useless. So we'll play that last. Just start finishing these guys off, I guess. Did kind of forget momentarily they buffed themselves up, so that might have not been the greatest order. Big cow, you are going to deal a lot to us. Are we just dead again? 45. Definitely less than 45. Nor do I think a acrobatics would have helped us defend enough for that. I guess a neutralize could still save us. I guess not. Almost certainly not. Deflect and a neutralize might have. Oh, we're dead. Got killed by a gremlin leader this time. Again, a 30-minute episode. I think that is fine, though, for the time being, until we get slightly better. Enough to make it to Act 3. Consistently. It is a little frustrating to have 3 short losses in a row, though. This is the same session as well. But these guys were definitely an elite, right? Not a normal enemy. They're going to be super annoying once we hit Ascension 3. I already hate them. Slay the Spire. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. Do consider giving the video a like or dislike so I can know where things stand, and see you next time.